Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. Uh, it's your boy. I'm losing my mind. I'm actually losing it. I started an episode just like moments ago, seconds ago. I hit the start recording button and I went, oh god, how do I do the intro? What do I say after hello, welcome back to Monster Train? I don't know. Like, I can't throw this one out because then I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna spend 10 minutes just doing different intros and then going, no, that doesn't sound right. So we're just gonna roll with it, but it's like a meta intro. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're hanging in there. Let me tell you. It's 3 a.m. That's what I do. I tell you what time it is. It's 3 a.m. I was going to start the recording at 2:30. I ended my stream not really early because, like, technically I try to end around 2:30, but I've also just been going a little later to play something else at the end of the stream when I'm done with Slay the Spire, which is what I played. However, today I was like, I want to end at 2:30 because I want to try and record 2 Monster Train episodes tonight and then start to build up a little backlog as I go, right? And then build up a little extra time and then find some time to record something else for the channel maybe. However, it's 3 a.m. and not 2:30, you may be noticing. I went to eat something. It took like 5 or 10 minutes, right? And I sat back down and I'm in this group, I'm in a group chat from my group project in one of my classes, and it's 2 a.m. Our project was due like 3 days ago, I think, and it is still not turned in because one of our group members is unable to finish their part. So we got an extension at the cost of some points, but then they still weren't able to finish it. And also they're hitting me with like a, hey, you're missing, like, I'm a little mad about this. Now I'm gonna talk about it. They're hitting me with like a, hey, your section of the project is missing some stuff that I need to write my paper about the project. And I'm like, and they're hitting me with like a, oh, it's ridiculous, how could you have forgotten this? But on Sunday, 2 days before it was due, I hit them with a, hey, my paper is done, let me know if you need anything else. And then they just never let me know. Now it's 3 days after and they're like, hey, where's the rest of the info? And I'm losing my mind. But we have to like write a paper interpreting a research paper and use some of our findings from the project. So I spent the last 20 minutes just reading that research paper, and I'm gonna write the paper myself tomorrow. And yeah, it's really strange to me because in this class, I'm almost done, don't worry. In this class I have a weekly quiz that's worth like, we're having like weekly quizzes, and we're having like this big term project, and this big term project is broken into 5 mini assignments, and these are like 5-point assignments each, and then these weekly quizzes are like worth twice as much, and they're just 10 multiple choice questions, which I think is really strange, but you know. Anyway, I'm gonna be fine. I'm going to survive this class, I'm pretty sure. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well out there. What is it today? It's Thursday. If you hear a strange noise, my window is open and it's rather windy out there, so be aware of that. It's not summer, so you can't hear the bugs screaming, but nonetheless. Hope you are hanging in there. Let's get to it, shall we? No more chatting. We got Plating Seal Daedalus, we got Spell Shield Fell, we got Chase Seraph, we got Exile Awoken, Default Stygian, Wildwood Sap Crypt Builder, Bramble Ash. Great start. It's Exile Awoken, Default Stygian. I love to see it. I like Boon of the Blacksmith here, but in theory the enemies won't make it to the pyre. I'm gonna try Firebox. In theory I'm gonna take Strangler and the enemies don't make it to the pyre. Yeah. So the Boon of the Blacksmith doesn't matter. The plan here is pretty simple. If I burn through this run in like 30 minutes, I'm probably going to record a second one here. Trial is fine. I shouldn't take it. I don't need it. And Windleton is going to be kind of tight here. I think it is worth playing it cool. It would have been fine. With Frozen Lances, it's probably a-okay. But I think it's fine to just chill here and not risk it. I think that there are ways that this could go against me for sure. But yeah, generally, not a whole lot else. Cranberry and I, we did a little recording last night of Final Fantasy 13 too, if you've been waiting for that. We're almost done with that game, which I was very surprised to find out. As I've said, I'm just waiting on a thumbnail to get finished up, and then those will start coming to you. After this, I should cut up some more of those, huh? I should do that. Add that to my list of things to do. I started a to-do list not too long ago. I'm gonna start keeping track of things that I need to do every day so I stop forgetting to do important things like uploading videos. Yeah, I'm 5 minutes into the episode. I'm no longer checking if I'm muted, but I'm like, huh, the audio doesn't seem quite right, does it? Things don't seem quite right. I'm just gonna live. Everyone has told me that the sound balancing is fine. I'm gonna just deal with it, but like, the audio doesn't seem quite right here, does it? Razor Sharp Edge is fine. I don't think the third Wildwood Sap is all that important. You have 2, and then we can duplicate upgraded ones instead of taking a third one here, I think is the way to go, because Razor Sharp Edge is a little bit better. Crystallis is strong. Sorry, I feel the yawns coming in hot and heavy. Hot and heavy? That's not... This is a strange implication. Don't think about that too much. Yeah, Armor Shark's fine. Armor Shark with in-can armor too. That seems fine to me. I know that I have all these, I like Wildwood Sap, but I think we're just gonna go with the armor plan. Yeah, I don't need anything else. Armor Shark, I think that as long as we're living with him, it's just fine, right? It's free. As long as he doesn't die, which he shouldn't. Yeah, he might. I have to play bottom floor here because of the, you know, the positioning of the space loss, unfortunately. Ace combat plus top floor space loss, a match made in hell. It's okay though. We have regen, so the loss of armor isn't that big of a deal. This is definitely, this run is feeling very, very strong. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel extremely confident. I feel like we're doomed. We have no chance. The run is over. I just give him Razor Shark and it's fine, right? Yeah. Of course. This Armor Shark is a unit with in-can armor 2 on him. He is going to get to be very, very strong. He's going to be very hard to kill. Glimmer's okay. I'm going to look for Quick, hopefully, on Wendleton, so I shouldn't need Glimmer. But it's not a bad take, necessarily. I think it's fine. This is the same pick, I think. The Crypt Builder was a different card last time. I don't really think I need any of these, but Crystallis is okay. Like, it's just fine. I'm not excited about it. Honestly, I think I skip it. Dude, it's so windy out there. What you'll probably be hearing is you'll probably hear like a light background noise. It's like a little white noise is what you're gonna hear in my background. Hopefully you don't mind. When I've talked about it before, if you go watch some of those old Ratropolis videos from way back when I was recording Ratropolis in the afternoons before college started up, dude, you can hear, there's some funny shit in my background. I think I've mentioned it before, but there is one episode where in the middle of the episode, I heard this weird noise and I looked outside and my neighbor just was like fucking chainsawing a tree. And I went, dude, you're kidding me. 5 p.m. on a Saturday, this tree's done? You're like, that's it? I'm sending this tree straight to hell? It was ridiculous. I think Hellhorn is the best draft here. Alloy strong. Reinforce is also strong there. Reinforce is worth mentioning. I did snap pick Alloy. Reinforce could work. It could be fine. I just, you know. Reinforce, it's fine. You gotta get ahead to stay ahead with Reinforce. It's kind of like it's a big feast or famine. I'm just speaking in a bunch of ridiculous idioms that mean fucking nothing here. What am I actually trying to say? The problem with Reinforce is that Armor Shark is going to be taking damage, and the damage that he takes is going to lead to his armor not staying as long as we would like. That is what I mean. I think it's better just to burst 25 armor onto him for 1, rather than try to have some big crazy payout. Which is why I did not go Reinforce here. Although Reinforce also can't really make a Thunderdome run here. No, you're thinking about it. I'm thinking about it as well. But you can't really make a Thunderdome run here because of no Endless Impish Scholar. Maybe I could get in. I don't think there's a way to. Gross. I do play Crystallis. I mean, he's got a ton of armor. The problem is, it's not a situation where we can go, oh, we have so much armor we win this, because we need a ton of armor. Our floor's damage output is like 37. We need to go we need to go like 20 rounds against Daedalus. The good thing is, we can go 20 rounds against Daedalus. Probably. God, I hope. It'd be a real shame to lose this here. Razor Sharp is, of course, a great grab. Just throw all these spells out. It's close, but I think we have it, because our damage has spiked up quite a bit, yeah. Our damage went from 37 to like 55. 55, you need 10 rounds. We basically halved the number of rounds we needed. It is 11 rounds. We're going 11 rounds with Daedalus here. And that is fine. God, imagine if regen worked on armor. Am I muted? It is. Just all of the thoughts coming across my mind and out of my mouth in one quick swoop there. Man, how crazy would this thing be? Oh god, am I muted? Anyway, Cycle of Life is okay. I don't think it's good enough here. Harness the Titan, I don't think we need either. I'm okay to skip. No thank you, no thank you, no thank you. And energy. Probably energy space on this run, if I were to take a stab at it here. I do want the steel shop. Yeah. Magic shop lines up in the next one. If we see another Incan armor too, it is just, yeah, super good. A man gains 7 armor every time we cast a spell. Ooh, Sapwood's kind of nice here. Yeah, Sapwood I like a lot, actually. We can just slap it down bottom floor and it eats a bunch of free for us. It eats a bunch of free? Yeah. Okay. No, I'm fine. Thornlord's fine here. With Sapwood, it's a lot of energy for free in the early turns, which is nice. Throw it a plus 25. I have the money for it. No large stone though. It eats a bunch of free. Dude, I'm like... I thought I was good too. I was feeling fine at the start of this episode, but I'm apparently out of it. What the hell? I'm losing it. I went Thornlord here because I think that this is also a super ultra run. I think that you just take whatever the other option is. If we see Strangler, if we see Thornlord again, it's just really sad. Right. If we go to the next one hoping we're gonna see Thornlord, or hoping we're gonna see Predator and we just don't, it's just not good enough. It's really bad for the run. I can't formulate coherent sentences right now. I don't know what has happened to me. My brain, I'm able sometimes to just, usually I'm able to just commentate, no problem. It's not a thought even. But sometimes I get like this and I'm speaking in sentences that make absolutely no sense. I'm gonna lean back in my chair. I'm also gonna move you a little closer here as I do. It's okay. Probably, if I were to guess, I'm not going to record another one after this though. Considering the fact that I cannot formulate coherent sentences, probably not the greatest time for me to go for another. Yeah, we have 147 armor on the shark. No concern here whatsoever. 152. This is a reasonable line to kill Seraph, I'm pretty sure. We can look for double incant. Double incant is like... A double incant is, of course, the nuts. That is like, you've won the run. Tethys' Scales? Sure. Reserve Thorns? Sure. Frenzied Swarm is fine. Ice Storm's also okay. I don't want to add a whole lot more though, because we're gonna be at 30. I'll take Frenzied Swarm. I think it's fine. Frenzied Swarm sometimes saves. I mean, it will save a lot of armor on the shark. I didn't stop to think, but I'm never not going right here. Magic Shop's really valuable. Cost downs, great. Holdover Glimmer is fine. Holdover Frenzied Swarm is also fine. Huh? What's better? I think Holdover Frenzied Swarm does what Holdover Glimmer does, but better because it becomes free if I give it a -1 here. Right? It also plays Crypt Builder Swarms? Yeah, I think it's Frenzied Swarm. Holdover -1 Frenzied Swarm is a really, really easy way to survive to the boss here. I will roll for a -1. Throw it at Root Seeds. Call that good. Ooh, give me ×5. Oh. I mean, Small Shark is really nice here. It means that I know I don't have to take space anymore. The thought was I would take space because it lets us guarantee our top 4 setup, but with Small Shark we don't have to think about that anymore. And I could even duplicate him. I'm happy to take this trial. It's a little risky, I'm aware. But it's not that bad. And once we get the Frenzied Swarm held over, it's just free. We can just ping these guys away. Of course, the first overcharge tank is very frightening, as he often is. But, is he? Not particularly, I suppose. Because he got hit with he got clipped with Tethys' Scales. So I would say Tethys' Scales has already paid off. I'm already willing to tell you I'm happy with what Tethys' Scales has done for us today. It has, yeah, it's already, it's not necessarily saved us damage, but it's saved us health on the shark, which is important. Probably. And yeah, he's gonna get the pretty big armor numbers. With this setup, I definitely could have taken Reinforce, but you can never know. I don't feel bad about my decision. You can't know. I feel like Holdover Frenzy Swarm is something that I do not play often enough, considering how strong it is. It just makes your units immune to damage. Until the boss, anyway. It obviously doesn't answer the boss for you, but like, dude, this is pretty sick. I can just mindlessly play incants. I don't have to think. It's insane. 25, huh? 200. So that's what? Just 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rounds is what we're looking at here? Really, it was 9 rounds? How much health does that boss have? If you ask me how much health does Self-Made Harpy have, I would tell you Self-Made Harpy has 740? I'm gonna take Pyrogrow. It's easy to take Pyrogrow with Root Seeds. Freezing Cards isn't good. We have Holdover Frenzied Swarm. And Frenzied Swarm isn't good. We have Holdover Frenzied Swarm. Removals is all that I really need to do now. We're kind of just coasting. It's like, we're just cruising. Kick your feet up, relax. This one's gonna be a nice chill run for the rest of the time. Not a whole lot of fear here. Fire never kills enemies, so I don't take blood for blood. I actually just feel like giving 10 raw HP to the shark is good. I also get to overflow to 4 on him, which is pretty cool. Do I duplicate him? I guess I didn't think about it until now. It doesn't matter, basically. I think that I could duplicate that shark if I wanted to, but I'm not... I didn't think of it, so it doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, generally, we're just chilling. Hope you're having a nice day. I truly do. I say that a lot, but hope you're hanging in there, you know? It's easy to feel like these are just empty words considering we don't actually know each other, but, you know, I care. Feel free. You can tell me. Go on. It's okay. You're a little shy. It's fine. I don't blame you. What am I saying? Dude, it really, streaming is really, like, content creation in general is very strange. I am just sitting here talking to an empty room, but I know you're listening. I have faith that you're listening. And I hope that wherever you are, you're doing well. This is fine. We can like the armor on this enemy doesn't matter because it never attacks. The only way that we can take damage is if we get 7 heavies on this floor and then something tries to walk up. Otherwise, we are just absolutely cruising. And all that we want to consider in terms of decision-making process is how do I get more damage and more armor. And the enemies aren't even a problem here. Man, sweep Wendleton plus holdover Frenzied Swarm? I'm just playing I'm playing single player. The enemies don't exist. I'm always playing single player. I know, I get it, but I'm playing I'm not even playing PvE, I'm playing solitaire here or some shit. I don't have to think about the enemies. They don't get to attack, and they don't get to move up. They just don't exist. It's crazy. I've never seen this before in this, I've never been in this sort of a position before, but the enemies just don't exist. This run actually makes my enemies obsolete. They're not there. And so all we have to do is have enough to survive Fel, which we have 114 attack and 500 armor, which is plenty. Yeah. This run's very strong, if you can't tell. It is rather strong. It's funny too, because this is maybe one of the strongest runs, I feel like. This position feels unlosable. I'm sure that there are ways for me to eat my words here, but I would be surprised. Oh, look at there's ways that this gets stronger, but this is already one. We are going through the motions here. Rainbow Lash sucks. After that, I guess I just take out Frozen Lances. There's another one that we can see, of course, double incants. Dude, Pyrestone Housing. How ridiculous. Too bad I can't get a 5th upgrade on my boy here. Let's take a quick look, you know? You never know when you're gonna see it. I could take Forgotten Name, but for what? Excellent question, very apt. Yeah, I don't need any of these. I cannot imagine losing this fight to Seraph because we ignore the Ember Drain thanks to Holdover Frenzied Swarm, which I'm glad I went with, by the way. Very glad I went with it. And we ignore the buffs we don't have any of, so we're just chilling, right? I'm playing mid floor here because I want to catch out these purifiers. I don't want to have 3 curses stack up on me, basically. I get 6 energy per turn passively. 6 energy per turn. If I crit build up here, it's best. Because I'm just discarding anyway. Now this is a position where I can... Actually, I might take damage here. Oh, this is an interesting one. I might not pace the Gilded Wings here. I might overflow these floors is what we're looking at. I might have 7 enemies on this floor. Huh. So if I play Frozen Lance, then Crypt Builder, I have to play my spells to make sure that I don't have the floor overflow, is my thinking. Ugh, thinking. Am I right? We're fine now. We got through the scary part. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is gonna overflow, isn't it? No, 2 are dying. There's exactly 7. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, I'm losing my mind. We were fine all the way through. Yeah, okay. No concern here. And if I were regen stacking, this boss could be problematic since he could eventually reach the point where he kills us through regen. But he does not. He does get to do 240. This is quite a bit. Let's make it look a little less scary. 170, a bit better. What does he get to? 18, 20. This is a run that can be afraid of living armor. We just sit there with a bunch of small hits. Eats that up. The 7. Nah. Take Wildwood Custodian. He's easy to defend. Guardian Stone is cool. I don't need it though. This is the thing. All of these cards are fine. Titan's Tooth is fine. Guardian's Amulet's fine. Guardian Stone is fine. But I don't need that. Let me walk you through it, because there's an actual reason to decide that and talk about it, right? Titan's Tooth seems like it's free because we have holdover on Frenzied Swarm, right? It's like, oh yeah, Frenzied Swarm, every turn we get Titan's Tooth. That's an extra incant, right? Easy line to think. However, in reality, what can happen is you're adding inconsistency. If Titan's Tooth is above the Frenzied Swarm in the deck, it just delays our draw to Frenzied Swarm by 1 card, and that 1 card can end up making a big difference sometimes, which is why I'm not going to go for it there. Thorn Fruit's good. Forever Flame's fine. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really want to think. Like, real talk here? Move 2 Frozen Lenses? Sure, that's fine. I'm done. Like, I'm done here. Look, open a magic shop? Yeah, sure, I could take these things. If I lose this run for this decision, please, by all means, absolutely roast me. But I feel so confident that I will do this. I will disrespect the game in this way. Because I feel this confident about our position. I should get my incanting out though. I really, truly feel like the choices that I made there are not the best options at that point. Absolutely not. But I do not think it matters. This is your moment. This adds a little spice as well. This could be the overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer moment. You may be able to type that down in the comment section below here. I think I should be afraid of Dark Wings here. Because they're gonna sit on this floor. Oh no, he's just gonna die. They're a little bit concerning because they're just gonna sit on this floor and eat a bunch of harvests, but not this one. He died. Yeah, we're incanting like crazy. There's no way we lose this. We need to survive 40 rounds against Seraph, baseline right now, which is what, 30 times 40, like 1200 armor? Basically, if we were to not get any more, what I'm saying is at the rate that we're going, we would come close to winning this run if we never got another point of attack on Wendell. Also, this run would be on my... It is going to be, but it would probably be my fastest run had I not spent 3 minutes on the intro screen. Always fun to point out runs like this, too. 150 cuts the number of turns we need down from 40 to... what is it? I try to do these quick divisions in my head and it's just bad. I'm fried at this point. What is it? Every 50 attack you go from 4,000 divided by 100 is of course 40. You add 50 to it, it's like 30? A little less than 30, right? Like 27-ish? Because 20 would be 3,000. So it's somewhere around between 20 and 30, but it's not quite 30. But we're at 216. That's an easy 20. Do we live 20 rounds here? Yeah, for sure. And it's more than 20 because I'm doing it at 200. Yeah, we win. It is, yeah, 505 damage my man takes. That is quite a slapping. 460. He takes 420 damage. That's a lot. How many rounds is this? I've lost count. I was not counting at the start. I wanted to see. But it's 250 per round. It's like what, 12 rounds? Something like that? Around there. Yeah, that run was ridiculously strong. not a big surprise. Exile Awoken plus Stygian I think is the hands down strongest combo. No matter which way you swing it. Any Stygian plus Exile Awoken I think is just insane. Root Seeds is so strong. I don't think I'm gonna record another one since I can't formulate coherent sentences, but, you know, thanks for watching. Anyway, if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one, and have a good one.